So hi guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl with Kiss Mai here. So today I want to show you how to create a resume. So before we start, most of the students have been asking me, is there a difference between a resume and a CV? So yes, there's a difference between a resume and a CV. So a resume is a short, tailored document for a specific role, and for a CV, it's rather a long version which contains all of your professional and education and academic background. Okay, so for a resume, it's just tailored for a certain role. For today, we are going to focus on a resume tailored for an executive virtual assistant role. So let's get started. So for today, I'm going to show you how to create this resume using Google Docs. So you will go to your Google Workspace and scroll down. You will see Google Docs. We are going to open this Google Docs. So you have so many templates here for a resume you can use. But for us, I want to show you how to do it from scratch. So we're going to open a blank document. In this, we're going to say resume for executive way. Okay, so we have a blank document here. So when you are going to create a CV, the first thing you do is write the header. Okay, so writing a header, what does a header contain? So we're going to write your name and your role. Okay, so okay, mine, I have entered my name in the role. So this says an admin VA, so we're gonna do executive virtual assistant. Okay, so you can choose to put it the far end, or rather you can just highlight and come here, align, and say if you want it to be in the middle here, or rather I'll use here where it was. So after the name, we are gonna put our email. So you're gonna put your email. So next, so for I rather recommend, instead of writing your email, you just come here, insert it as a link, so that when someone is going to open your CV, they can just tap and take them to the email inbox so that they can message you directly. So insert a link you write your email. And you're gonna say apply. So after you have applied, it will pop up like this, like a link, so that when someone is going to open your CV, they will just tap this link. They will just tap the email and take them directly to their inbox so that they can DM you. So next we're gonna go with their phone number. So you're gonna put your phone number like that. The next we're gonna put, I recommend you to put your portfolio link on your CV. Okay. So I'm gonna go take my portfolio link, and we're gonna come. So you will go to your profile, to your Canva portfolio, or wherever you created the portfolio. You're gonna copy the link. So we're gonna come back here and put the link here. We'll paste the link, then text say portfolio, my portfolio link. Let's say that. So apply. So whenever someone is going to go through your CV, they will just click the link and it will take them to your portfolio. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put our LinkedIn profile link here also, if you have a LinkedIn profile. So let's say you've copied your LinkedIn profile, you come here and say paste the link. So I have my LinkedIn here, so I'll say my profile LinkedIn. So after that, you're gonna specify if you're working remotely or rather on site. So say working remotely. So after writing this, we're gonna do a summary. So we're gonna say summary. So because this is here, we're gonna align it to like now a normal text. We're gonna take it here. So after that, this is just optional. I'm gonna insert this front or horizontal line here, just for aesthetics. That's for me. So here I'm gonna write my summary. Okay. So you're gonna tailor this summary according to whatever you've learned and your skills. So I'm gonna copy this. I want to use another font. I like this Laura font a lot, so I'm gonna use that. Let me use Laura. For this, I will make it bold because it's kind of a heading. So yes, so after writing a summary, now you can go ahead and do work experience. Okay, so I'll come here, say work experience. Okay, so for work experience, I'm gonna do the same thing I did. I'll put an horizontal line here. Okay, so you're gonna come here and edit your work experience. Okay, so I had many in my previous CV. That's why I'm doing just copying and pasting. Don't mind. Okay, let's make this font same size. Let's say 14. That's a little bigger. 11. So I'm gonna put this to be 11 too. Okay, it's already 11. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight this to be bold. Okay, so I did this behind the scenes. So after you've done writing your work experience, the next thing you're gonna do is education background. Okay, so say education background. So education background, this is where you write where you have studied. And we put this horizontal line. I just prefer putting it here. So you can say, for example, now I did executive, not supposed to be bold. So let's say executive. For my students, you write executive virtual assistant. You'll say you did it at Elite Desk Academy. You write the duration which you did the course. Let's say March 2026. Okay, because it's a 1 month course. So for the social media management students, so you'll say social media management also at Elite Desk Academy. Write the duration also. Okay, so that's how you will edit education background. So after you're done with the education background, now you'll come here and write skills. The same way we did with the portfolio. You wanna come here and say skills, insert horizontal line, and list all the skills that you have. So let's assume that's the skills we have for now. I just listed a few of the skills. So that's how you will tailor a CV or sorry, a resume for a certain role. This is for exactly executive virtual assistant role. So when you have a job to apply and they have requested you to send your CV for an executive virtual assistant role, this is what you will send. Okay. So I hope you find this helpful. See you next time. Stick around for the part 2 where I show you how to create another CV, another way, another template. Now we're going to use that template. Don't forget, I do CV revamps. So if you want help with the CV, just DM me or rather email me at elideskacademy@gmail.com. So if you want your CV to look like this, instead of like this, stick out to my part 2 of showing you how to tailor a resume. Bye guys, see you on my next video.